Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for some more Farming Simulator 17 modding tutorial. Once again, my name is Master Race 9886. Today we're going to be doing a salt spreader and plow mount swap. We're going to be taking it off this Chevy truck right here. I'm going to be putting it on another Chevy Service truck here from Wood Meadows Farm. If you don't already know how to take the different parts off a truck, all you want to do is select that part from inside the truck. Make sure you select like all the file and the parts for it. Gonna come up, export selection with files, and then you'll just create yourself a new folder. Title it whatever you want, name the part whatever you want. Click save and click yes for the save the parent directory. I already did that for the truck here. As you can see here, I'm gonna pull it up over here. Now what you're gonna do is you want to select the parts once you have them, and you want to drag them and drop them into the truck that you want to use. So we'll drop them right into there, and then you're going to load up that truck in the Giants editor, which we already have right here. And then it's just as simple as importing, moving it around, and pasting it here. So as you can see here, we come into here, we'll do the plow first. Put the plow mount, as you can see, we have the plow mount here. And we're just going to move it into position where it will feel most realistic to be. It may be multiple times you might have to tweak it. You know, you got to get the plow hookups to match up. Now this truck already has the attaching joints for the plow already built in. So I'm just putting this in here. If you don't already have if you don't have a truck that has a plow attaching joints on the front, you might have to put it in. I do have a video that I followed. I will leave a link for that in the description down below that you can use to put them in. And that looks pretty good there. And then we'll jump right back over here to the back for the spreader here. So we'll go import, back out to here, spreader, and then the spreader. And then we are just going to have to resize the spreader just a little bit, but it shouldn't take too much here. 0.4, 0.3, I believe I did for that, maybe like 3.5. And we're just going to resize it to make it fit nicely here. That seems pretty good right there. I could not get the tailgate off of the truck here, so you might have to do some tweaking around with it. This, however, looks realistic because it looks like there's an external, like it goes and like veers off like that, which is what I like about this one here. So it's just a matter of shifting them in, make it look as realistic as possible. And then we just need to adjust the height, which I believe might be that. No, that's the length. Height, here we go, 0.3. And then of course bringing it up and down however you need it to, and getting it into a spot where it looks realistic. That seems good there, because we want the beacon lights to be a little bit seeable from the back, which they are. Everything seems good right there. We're just going to double check. I can probably come out maybe this way just a little. Just like that. There we go. And we are not seeing it pop out the bottom here, so that looks good to me. And then the last thing we need to do, it's actually popping in a little bit there. We can bring it like that. There we go. Okay, yeah, that seems a little bit better. We might make it a little smaller, so maybe a 0.3. Bring it in. And as I said, when it comes to modding, it takes trial and error. You might have to load it inside of Giants editor multiple times. You might have to load it in-game multiple times. So once you get it positioned just right, it usually comes together just good. And if you want to, for the plow mount, you can copy and paste the different lights from the truck and put them in there so you can have these come on. And then the last thing you want to do is you want to select the two parts here because they're not in-game yet, or like not in the mod itself. So you just want to select them, hit Control X, click the actual truck, hit Control V, and then it just drops it right in there for you. That way the entire parts are all inside of the truck and you don't run into any problems. And then once you're done with that, you'll just sit there, click Save, wait for it to say save down there, and then once you're done with that, you're going to load into your folder here. Select all of them. I do right click, send to, compress zip. That's just the way that I found worked best for me to get the mods to appear in there. And then you can name this whatever you want. So if you want to name it, you know, Chevy Service truck, you can, you know, name it whatever. And then you're just going to drag and drop it into the documents and then your mods folder, so my games. Drop it right into there. I already have it already installed there, and I will see you inside of Farming Simulator. Okay, so we are now in game here. As you can see, we have successfully loaded up the truck without any problem here. We have the salt spreader in the back as well as the plow and mount in the front. I did load in the other one as well to show the same differences here. Hop inside the truck. Everything still works. The beacon lights, everything still works. And then we do have a plow here just to show off real quick. And then, as I did say, it is a trial and error thing, so as you can see here, we do need to lower the plow mount or raise it up just a little bit, probably about maybe a foot or at most, but that's about it. That does fit everything in there just nicely. And it still does work nice and neat, does be able to plow, and it helps add to the realism of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so very much for joining me here. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and as always, I'll see you next episode.